So I was at the gym today, and the coolest thing ever happened. I'm sitting there doing my dumbbell curls, getting those gains, and I look up at the TV screen, and what do I see? I see my shoes. My shoes are on the television, which is, to me, the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Just randomly, not out of nowhere, literally had no idea. I just look up and I'm like, oh, there's Tony. Oh my God, there's my shoes. Like, the coolest thing I've ever seen. Super random, out of nowhere. Fucking thank you, Tony. That was the coolest little ad I've ever seen. Like, I look up and there's the UFC countdown show going on, right? And just happened to be the time that I look up, Tony is literally like doing some footwork stuff in the shoes. Like, greatest thing, literally made my day. I just had to tell you guys. So, today's a great day. Let's get this day started. Let's go. Had to start off the day great. Like, that was such a good way to start off the day. Like, honestly, does not get any better than that. So we're gonna go do some boxing at the gym because I'm hyped. Got the Tony Ferguson signature gloves, the Tony Ferguson signature shirt, the Tony Ferguson signature shoes. It's Tony time, bitches. Anyways, Tony is fighting at UFC 274. I am so excited about it. It's gonna be great. He's fighting Michael Chandler. He is, I believe he's the third fight on the card. It's a pay-per-view, so if you guys like the UFC, make sure you check it out. Make sure you buy it. Watch it this week. Support Tony. Anyways, today's a great day. But today, we're responding to a question. It's just a quick question from Johnny. Johnny sent me an email. He said he's thinking about starting a business. And after watching my video the other day, he emailed me and asked me, what is the worst part about owning your own business? Because he is thinking about starting one. And if you are thinking about starting a business, you're in the right mindset. But make sure you start the right business. Make sure you're starting something that you enjoy doing. Do not start a business that you're doing just for money. Like, a lot of people start their businesses just for money. Anyways, he is asking, what's the worst part about having a business? Worst part about having a business, I would probably say, is it's kind of hard to sleep at night sometimes. For me, it's like impossible to turn my brain off because it's like constantly you're working. Like, when you are the owner of a business, your brain does not stop, or at least it probably shouldn't if you actually enjoy what you're doing. Like, it's not like a 9 to 5 where as soon as you get off work, boom, brain shuts off, time to go to the bars, it's off to the races, you know? Like, no, your brain is always racing. It's a never-ending process, and sometimes it's hard to sleep, I'll be honest. Like, sometimes I cannot go to sleep because I cannot stop thinking about things. And another one of the, like, for me, something that just popped up yesterday, Tony got me UFC tickets. Greatest thing ever. Like, I've always wanted to go see one of Tony's fights, and I'm going in Arizona this weekend. But I have a show this weekend. So what I have to do is now I have to put on a show without being there. And that's also one of the it's probably the hardest other thing about being a business owner is like giving the reins to someone else for the first time. And I've had, I believe, one show where I basically set it up and then I just kind of let it go, you know, like I wasn't there for it or anything. And that show didn't turn out so well. We had some problems. So I've been kind of hesitant to basically put on a show and not be there. And it's going to happen again this weekend. So I'm hiring, I believe, my guy Dylan. He's going to be hosting the show. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm a little nervous, honestly, because I haven't really given someone the reins to put on an off-axis show without me being there. But I can't miss this. Like, you get tickets from Tony Ferguson. You're going. You don't miss this, you know? This is like one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me, to be honest. I cannot wait to go see this UFC. It's going to be... I'm so excited. If you can't tell, I'm wearing Tony everything right now. I'm like, hell yeah. What a good day. Like, what a good day. I see Tony on the TV, and then he messaged me, says he's got me 2 tickets. I'm like, mind blown. So obviously there's great benefits of being a business owner. Cool things like you get to work out with your favorite UFC fighter. You get to, like, basically, like, I think the best part about being a business owner is when you really look at the business, it's like a product of your creativity. When you look at my off-axis shows, you can totally tell that I put on the show. You know, it's my style of music. It's all the stunts and everything are things that I came up with. And it's like your own flavor. It's like creating your own flavor of food or something. That's what your business is, you know? So there's so many great benefits of being a business owner, but it is tough. And what I would say is the number one thing. Well, let's talk about two things. One, let's talk about confidence. And then two, let's talk about work ethic. And they kind of go hand in hand, right? One, let's talk about work ethic, because if you don't have great work ethic, meaning it's a good, like, this is why I tell people, like, being like a gig driver, working on some side hustles like that, where you actually have to go and schedule yourself. It's a great way to dip your toes in the entrepreneurial world, because that's a really entrepreneur world. It's like a tongue twister. Anyways, it's a very good way to go and like dip your toes in the water and see if this is for you, because it's not for everyone. It's not for most people, actually, because if you don't have that good work ethic to go out there and work every day for free, you have to put in those 40 hours a week for free if you want your business to be successful. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, I'm going to be making money. Or a lot of people start a YouTube channel to make money. And that's backwards. It's a reward of you putting in hours and hours. And like I've said before, I made a video every single day for about 2 or 3 years before I made any money on YouTube. My footwear company, I still do not take any money out of the company. I just keep reinvesting it back in. So I haven't even paid myself yet for the hundreds of thousands of hours that I put into this company now. Maybe not 100,000, but lots of hours. That's the other hardest thing. You have to have funding. And for me, like when I first moved to Las Vegas, I got a side job. I started working as a social media manager for a company called You Will Change the World. Shout out Peter if you're watching this video. Peter Anthony is a great person to work for. I got to get him on the podcast soon. First job, as soon as I started my business, I had to get a job, because unless you have like a bunch of money saved up, it's kind of hard to get a business started. So for me, I had that social media job for a little bit, and then I started doing Postmates and Doordash, and here we are now. Like, I have a channel that's based on side hustles and stuff like that. It's very hard. It's very hard to get going unless you have a whole bunch of money. But most people who have a whole bunch of money don't spend the money properly. And I just see them waste the money all over the place. There's so many businesses that come out and they just all right, we gotta spend $10,000 on influencer campaign and stuff. And like, I worked for another business that this was years ago, but they were like, here's your budget, we gotta spend this. I'm like, dude, I don't think it's smart to just spend the money, like, unless we have a reason to, it's kind of backwards, Anyways, that's the hardest part, is getting your business going. And then what I want to talk about is my scientific formula for confidence. Maybe it's not so scientific, but it's something that I've come up with, and it's something that I've been practicing for a long time. I've talked about it sometimes on the channel, but confidence, I believe your confidence is your success to failure ratio. Meaning, how often do you succeed on little tasks that you come up with for yourself, or tasks that other people come up with, right? It's all about challenging yourself. I have a preposterously high confidence ratio. Not to sound cocky, just if I truly think that I can do anything. When you spend your life jumping off of 90-foot cliffs for fun and doing flips and basically putting your life at risk, and you're still alive and you do it all the time, like, you generally have pretty high confidence. And a lot of other action sports people have really high confidence as well, and maybe like UFC fighters and stuff as well. Some of the most confident people I've ever met in my life are UFC fighters. So your confidence comes from your success to failure ratio, in my opinion. So personally, all day long, every single day, I'm challenging myself to do certain little things, like Jump in the cryo chamber, which is negative 185 degrees. Sit there for 3 minutes. It's basically torturing yourself. I do it every single day because I know that if I can sit in there and torture myself, I can do anything. And there's so many things that you need or that you should be challenging yourself on, like fitness, mind things, like setting certain work parameters for yourself and accomplishing them. There's so many ways you can challenge yourself and become a better, more confident person. So setting little goals for yourself all day, like, oh, I need to drink 5 water bottles, something simple like that. This is just the first thing that came to my head. I need to go hit the bag and punch it 100 times every day for a week or something like that. Setting little goals for yourself, generally like health goals and stuff, is for me like the best thing to do. But setting little goals and making sure that you can achieve those goals. A lot of people set these preposterous goals, like I'm gonna make $1 million this year. That'd be a silly goal for me to make, because that would be like, it's a little bit out of my reach. But if I said I want to make $500,000 this year, it's very within my grasp, and I think we can do it. But if I set that goal at $1 million and I don't make it, maybe we get to $500,000 or something that was more attainable, but I didn't make it there, my confidence is going to go down a little bit, because I thought that I believed in myself, and then I didn't get there, and I came up super short. I only got halfway there, you know. Then I'm going to be a little bit down on myself. So throughout the day, set up little challenges for yourself. Maybe it's like, put a pull-up bar in your house, and every time you walk into your room, do 1 pull-up or 2 pull-ups or 10 pull-ups or whatever it is. My thing is, every time I pass the gym, I go to the gym. I stop there. So that way, I mean, like, if you talk to the front desk ladies at the UFC gym that I work out at, they're like, they literally, it's almost like a joke how often they see me. They're like, oh, Tanner's here again. And I just do it for like 15 minutes sometimes. I just go in there every single day. Every single day. Sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. I'm about to go for the 2nd time today. Got the BCAs, you know. Eating healthy. There's a very attractive girl right there. Wow, nice. Anyways, distracted. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys enjoy my videos at all, let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys enjoy most about my channel? We are obviously in the middle of a pivot from doing side hustle content and moving towards other kinds of things. I'm going to be staying away from the side hustle stuff mostly. I can't say 100%, but I don't really do the gig stuff anymore. I'm full-time in my business now, and I do not have any time to do just about anything else. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this content, subscribe, smash the like button. Also, if you guys want to get a pair of shoes. We got the off-axis Ninjas, baby. I'm wearing them right now. Get yourself some Ninjas. Use the discount code Tanner's YouTube. It's going to be about 60% off. You can get yourself some Tony Ferguson signature shoes. You can get some Ninjas, some Alphas pre-order. The skate shoes are pre-order still, so don't expect them to show up next week. But any of the other shoes that aren't the skate shoes, they will show up this week. I mail them out every day, as you guys can see. I'm mailing out the shoe orders right now. So thank you guys for watching, subscribing. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Drive safe, make that money. Peace.